Today on MUFC Pulse, we'll dive into some incredibly intriguing news. Man United secured fresh funds by offloading these 5 players in the summer, and a cut price deal for Dusan Vlahovic emerged. For more on this story, check out the video. We also have some equally exciting football news coming up, so stay tuned till the end to catch it all. Welcome to MUFC Pulse. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. Man United to offload 5 players this summer. Manchester United are preparing for a major squad overhaul, with 5 high-profile players potentially leaving the club in the upcoming transfer window. The club's hierarchy is keen to address concerns over high wages and underperforming signings, with plans to free up funds for reinvestment. Jadon Sancho, currently on loan at Chelsea, is among those expected to depart permanently. United are still covering half of his wages, and his exit could cost the club £17 million. Meanwhile, Casemiro remains under contract until 2026, meaning he would still be in line to earn £18.2 million if he stays beyond the summer. Antony is another player whose future is uncertain. With 2 years remaining on his contract, he could still receive £20.8 million if he sees out his current deal. His inconsistent performances since arriving from Ajax have raised doubts over his long-term role at the club. Young striker Rasmus Højlund, who has shown promise but remains a long-term project, is also contracted until 2028. If he stays for the duration of his deal, he could cost United an additional £13.26 million in wages. Goalkeeper Andre Onana, whose performances have been under scrutiny, is in a similar situation, with his contract running until 2028 and potential earnings of £18.72 million. With these financial commitments in mind, United's leadership may look to offload these players as soon as possible. Cutting their losses would significantly reduce wage expenditure and allow the club to focus on strengthening key areas ahead of the new season. Dusan Vlahovic joins Man United at a bargain price. Manchester United are reportedly keen on securing the services of Juventus striker Dusan Vlahovic. According to TBR Football, the Serbian forward could be available in the summer transfer window. Vlahovic originally joined Juventus from Fiorentina in 2022 after a high-profile transfer. His current contract with the Italian club runs until the summer of 2026, following a 4.5-year deal. The 25-year-old enjoyed a promising start at Juventus after his move. However, the 2024-2025 season has brought fresh hurdles for the towering striker. Thiago Motta's arrival as manager has shifted the dynamics within the squad. Meanwhile, the signing of Randal Kolo Muani has added stiff competition for a place in the starting lineup. Kolo Muani, a French forward, has hit the ground running in Turin. His strong form has made it tricky for Vlahovic to cement a regular spot in the team. This has fueled speculation about the Serbian's future at Juventus. TBR Football suggests that his limited game time could pave the way for a departure. Manchester United have been linked with Vlahovic for some time now. The same report from TBR Football notes that the club reached out regarding a potential transfer in January. Although a deal didn't come to fruition, United's interest in him remains firm. They could revisit their pursuit when the summer window opens. Juventus, it seems, are prepared to let Vlahovic leave in the summer. The club could sell him for a fee of just £25 million, a sharp drop from the £67 million they paid in 2022. This reduced valuation might make him an appealing target for several clubs. For United, it represents a chance to bolster their attack affordably. Vlahovic has previously been labeled a complete number 9 by pundits. Reports indicate he was open to a switch to Old Trafford during the January window. While that move fell through, the summer could bring renewed hope for United fans. His potential availability might prove too tempting to ignore. At Manchester United, the current strikers have struggled to deliver consistently. Rasmus Højlund and Joshua Zirkzee have yet to live up to the expectations set for them. This has left the Red Devils searching for a reliable center forward. Manager Ruben Amorim may see Vlahovic as the answer to their attacking woes. The club's position in the Premier League table adds urgency to their transfer plans. United find themselves languishing near the lower end of the standings. A new striker could provide the spark needed to turn their season around. Vlahovic's arrival might just be the boost they're looking for. With the summer transfer window on the horizon, all eyes will be on Manchester United. A move for Vlahovic could signal their intent to climb back up the table. For Juventus, offloading him might free up resources for other signings. It's a deal that could benefit both sides if it comes to pass. Fans and analysts alike are eager to see how this transfer saga unfolds. Vlahovic's physical presence and goal-scoring ability could suit the Premier League perfectly. If United secure his signature, it might shift the balance in their favor against rivals. The coming months will reveal whether this bargain move becomes a reality. What do you reckon about Man United signing Dusan Vlahovic to fix their issues up front? Is he the right man for the job, or do you think he'll struggle to adapt to the Premier League? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Ruben Amorim. Andre Onana growing frustrated. Andre Onana has become a source of frustration for some Manchester United supporters, as he struggles to play the ball in the manner that was expected when he arrived at the club. When United transitioned from David De Gea to Onana, the vision was clear. De Gea was an exceptional shot stopper, but lacked composure with the ball at his feet. Onana, in contrast, was seen as a goalkeeper so comfortable in possession that he could have played outfield. Before the 2023 Champions League final, when Manchester City faced Inter Milan, Pep Guardiola described Onana as an exceptional goalkeeper in possession. That night, he proved his ability, frequently initiating Inter's attacks and even taking on a deep-lying playmaker role as they chased an equalizer. However, less than 2 years on, that confidence and ability seemed to have faded at Old Trafford. Against Arsenal, Onana's struggles were on full display as he sent 2 goal kicks straight out of play, much to the frustration of United fans and the delight of the away supporters. His once reliable distribution has become erratic, making it difficult for United to build from the back. Amorim, however, appeared to support the approach, showing approval on the touchline as Onana opted for a more direct style of play. This, however, presents a deeper issue for United. The team lacks a forward capable of holding up play, making long passes from Onana largely ineffective. Joshua Zirkzee has the physical stature but often shies away from aerial duels, while Rasmus Højlund struggles to win battles against defenders. As a result, when Onana opts for long passes, they frequently lead to turnovers rather than providing United with meaningful possession. A key problem for Onana at present is the lack of faith in United's build-up play. With key defenders unavailable, particularly those comfortable in possession, there is a reluctance to take risks near their own penalty area. This lack of trust has forced United to play more conservatively, limiting Onana's ability to influence games as originally intended. United's struggles to progress the ball up the pitch under Amorim have further complicated the issue. In the FA Cup match against Fulham, Onana even resorted to taking an overkick rather than attempting to play out from the back. Similarly, against Arsenal, he often slowed the game down rather than attempting quick transitions. Onana's approach appears to be influenced by the physical condition of his teammates. Fatigue has been a factor in United's recent performances, particularly following matches where they have played with a numerical disadvantage. At times, slowing the tempo of the game has been a necessary strategy to help manage the team's energy levels. However, 89 games into his United career, pressure is beginning to mount. Onana has made several outstanding saves, but costly mistakes and his diminishing influence in possession have raised concerns. The qualities that made him a standout signing have not yet translated effectively to his role at Old Trafford. Circumstances have undoubtedly played a role in Onana's struggles. He has operated behind an ever-changing defensive unit, missing key figures like Lisandro Martinez and Luke Shaw for much of last season. This term, he has had to adapt to a switch from a back 4 to a back 3, once again with a revolving cast of defenders. With more squad changes expected this summer, Onana may be granted another season to prove himself, but the pressure is increasing. If he is to secure a long-term future at United, he must rediscover his form and regain the confidence that made him such a highly regarded signing. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comment your opinion.